A modern U.S. aircraft carrier costs over $13 billion. A modern U.S. destroyer nearly $2 billion. But a single anti-ship missile, often costing under $3 million, could cripple or sink either of them. And right now, as tensions rise between the United States, Iran, Russia, China, those missiles are no longer theoretical. If conflict breaks out in the Persian Gulf, it's highly likely that the navies of the belligerents will be engaged. The Strait of Hormuz handles roughly 1/5 of the world's oil supply. It's narrow, constrained, and within range of Iran's coastal missile batteries. The United States has deployed carrier strike groups to the region amid escalating tensions over Iran's nuclear program and possibly as a distraction. Iran has responded with military drills with Russia and the Chinese navies. Even more recently, repeated warnings of retaliation come from Tehran. In that environment, anti-ship missiles become one of the most important weapons in the region. To understand what could happen, we need to understand the missiles. Most anti-ship missiles are cruise missiles. The missiles can be launched from the land, air, or sea. They fly low, sometimes just meters above the water, in what's called sea skimming. Flying low reduces radar detection times. A ship might have less than a minute to react. Some rely on speed, some rely on stealth, and some rely on overwhelming numbers. Each country builds them a little different. Iran's strategy isn't about matching U.S. Navy ship for ship. It's about asymmetric defense. Systems like the Noor and Qadar are subsonic sea-skimming cruise missiles with ranges estimated to be up to 200 to 300 kilometers or approximately 180 miles. The RAD extends that reach further. From coastal launchers, mobile trucks, fast attack craft, and aircraft, Iran could attempt saturation attacks. In a confined body of water like the Persian Gulf, geography becomes a force multiplier. If conflict erupts, Iran's goal wouldn't be naval dominance, it would be denial, making the cost of the operation near its coastline dangerously high. Russia emphasizes speed. The P-800 Onyx is a supersonic anti-ship missile capable of speeds above Mach 2. At that velocity, a defending ship's reaction window shrinks dramatically. Russia deploys these via coastal bastion systems, creating anti-access bubbles. While Russia is not directly involved in a U.S.-Iran confrontation, joint naval drills between Moscow, Beijing, and Tehran signal strategic alignment and a shared interest in countering the Western naval power. China has developed one of the most sophisticated anti-ship arsenals in the world. The YJ-18 cruises at a subsonic speed before accelerating in its terminal phases, combining range with the late-stage survivability. The YJ-12 prioritizes high speed and air-launch flexibility. These systems support China's anti-access area denial strategy, designed to keep adversaries at distance. While China is not seeking direct conflict in the Persian Gulf, its growing naval reach and cooperation with Iran complicate any regional crisis. There has been recent speculation that China has sent anti-air and anti-ship weapons systems to Iran. None of this is verifiable at this time, though. The United States pioneered the modern anti-ship missile with the Harpoon. A subsonic cruise missile fired from multiple platforms. It skims just meters above the water's surface. In the terminal phase, it has either a direct attack or can do a top-down attack, arcing high above its target moments before impact to access less armored areas of the ship. But today, the focus is the LRASM, or Long-Range Anti-Ship Missile. Unlike some Russian or Chinese systems, LRASM prioritizes stealth, autonomy, and network targeting. Utilizing stealth technology, it can close in close to the enemy before being detected. Using the latest RF technology, it can be updated in flight to change course or select a different target. It has a degree of autonomy, able to find and select targets. The missile also features tech that reduces the likelihood of impacting neutral targets. It can identify targets independently and operate in contested electronic environments, defeating electronic defense systems, radar, and kinetic systems alike. If the United States were to strike Iran, retaliation would likely involve missile attacks on regional bases and potential attempts to threaten naval assets in the Gulf. The key variable would be detection and interception. Modern warships carry layered defense including electronic warfare, decoys, and close-in weapon systems. But no defense is perfect, and in the narrow waters, even a single successful strike could have global consequences. Anti-ship missiles have reshaped naval warfare. In an era of rising great power tensions, the sea is no longer a safe buffer. It's a contested battle space. Whether through speed, stealth, or saturation, the next naval conflict may be decided in seconds. Which country's approach do you think is the most effective? Would you like a deep dive on any specific missile system or weapon system?